Hi guys, DevilHunterXYZ, and just recently, uh, on January 25th, just lost a pretty good friend. Uh, I lost my good cat Ruby. Uh, I mean, you might have seen her through some of the videos and some of the live streams I did. I know she were always kind of interfering in the background. Um, and she, I mean, she was kind of a weird cat at times, but yeah. But unfortunately, after having her for 17 years, she finally passed on. And I'm not trying to make this like a clickbait video. I really don't care. You know, I'm not trying to make money or anything like that. I just I think partially I just want to make this video just to it's kind of like a something to remember her by. I mean, I think really, she doesn't really have much of a legacy to live off of because one of the things I kind of regret really doing with her was just having her spayed. She couldn't pass on to the next generation. So I just want to keep that memory alive. Maybe something for me to also kind of cope with and maybe to grieve as well, I guess. Um, yeah, I remember the first few days we had her. Well, first time we got her, it was like she was barely a few weeks old. When got her out of the animal shelter, I mean, she was a mess. She had like a really weird, crusty eye infection. She was full of fleas, and then she had this weird respiratory problem, kind of like this wheezing noise that she kept doing every now and then. And I mean, eventually it healed, and after a few weeks, a couple months maybe. Um, but granted, though, she was kind of a cautious cat. I mean, she would always stay away for a while. But well, as a kid, she would always stay away for a while. She would always kind of hide whenever she could. It took her a while before she really warmed up to us, especially me. Um, like as the years go by, kind of spent a lot of time with her. She, a few instances, kind of gave her like gave her like milk, gave her a little bit of ice cream, sometimes a little bit of fish. And at times, took it out, and whenever we had like a snowstorm out, um, whenever we had a snowstorm, we'd take her outside. Kind of, someone would try to get her outside in the snow. Kind of a weird thing. And no, especially at times when we had Christmas, she weirdly will always climb the Christmas tree. Don't I don't know. Maybe she was just always curious with that. Um, yeah. Uh, I mean, things have kind of been great for the most part. And then at times, she would probably spend most of her time with me, and when in my own room, in my own place. I mean, she would pretty much follow me. You know, she would pretty much always follow me. Especially at times when going through my years in college and university, she would every time I would come home, she would just always greet me, kind of weird like a dog, I guess. And she was a loyal cat for the most part. She was a loyal cat. Um, yeah, I think really she kind of started showing her age probably by the time she was like 12 or 13, I guess. I think at that peak she was like weighing about 16 pounds. She was a pretty hefty cat, pretty thick cat, I guess. But at that point she wasn't. She was starting not to be as active that more. She was mostly just spending most of the day sleeping. Uh, I mean, she was there. She would always be with me in the room, just hanging out, I guess. And I think really up until the point of like around 2019, I guess I guess she started kind of maybe started feeling pain. I guess I don't know. Maybe her muscles were starting to ache. You know, maybe arthritis or something. I can't really say. But you know, she got into like this weird phase where she would start like pulling out her own fur. I don't know why. I mean, I'm not sure if that was like an actual thing or not, or like some weird thing. You know, I mean, we took her to the clinics and stuff like that. Dude, really couldn't say why she did that. Maybe stress related or something, or maybe she was in pain. I really couldn't tell. But you know, every time we give her checkup, well, we'll always get some type of like medicine to help her out, you know, help her with pain and whatnot. And she seemed to be somewhat doing okay for the most part. Um, yeah, then up until now, over it was like the 22nd, 23rd, over the weekend. Uh, she was her usual self, and then she ended up like collapsing. Like she just lost all her muscle strength. Like she couldn't walk. She could barely move. So I had to put her on her bed, and I don't know. Just took her to the clinic the next day, and they just the paper said mostly her time was up at that point. So they and they gave us some medicine to help with her pain, but really there wasn't much they could do at that point. So over the course of the weekend, this last weekend, just try to be with her, just try to see if you can get her strength up, but it wasn't really much. Actually, granted, she also did have this weird lump kind of on her stomach area. Uh, Never really found out what that was, honestly. I mean, we were gonna have to do some tests to see what it was. It may have been like cancer related or tumor related. I don't know, but even if we got that cured, it still was really unlikely she was gonna make it much longer. Honestly, it'd be like, I guess, treating a cancer patient who was like in their late 80s at that point. So it wouldn't make too much of a difference, I guess. And so, yeah, basically I was with her. Up until her last few days. And it was like Sunday night. But like I had to get ready for work the next morning, so it was like Sunday night. I checked in on her, and the last thing I did was just held her paw, kind of gave her a kiss on the head, just wished her the best, tell her I loved her, and just hoping she could find peace, I guess. Yeah, then she finally passed in the early morning on the 25th. Yeah, so at that point we just ended up burying her in my parents' backyard. Just marking this her final resting place, I guess. I mean, just right now, just trying to be strong, trying to just trying to cope with her loss at this point. So I think honestly, as of right now, I'm gonna probably take a small break, from uploads. Just, I mean, right now I'm just not in a good mindset to really try to make any more videos right now. And I mean, like I said, I just wanted to kind of make this as like a final tribute and something to memorialize Ruby. Just hoping she lived a good life. Just kind of hoping, she had no regrets. I just trying to live next day, I guess, just without her. Yeah, but like I said, I'm most likely just gonna take a small break, and I guess if any instances, any future videos, any upcoming videos, I'm still trying to work on, I guess. So whenever I get a chance, yeah, I'm just letting you know that, and those were just videos that I technically were raw footage pre-recorded before her passing. So I mean, just in case we get a little weirded out while she's there. But yeah, just hoping Ruby will find peace wherever she's at now. Alright guys, this is DevilHunterXYZ, and until next time.